Now listen, we'll go to text functions in MS Excel. Text function. What is text? Text is always enclosed within double quotes. Double quote open, anything type, double quote close. Equals, you place an equal, then enter anything within double quotes, it becomes a text. Or you simply type anything with numbers and letters. Combination of numbers and letters. If you type anything with simple combination of numbers and letters or letters alone, it is taken as a text. Okay. Then text can be operated upon. It means you can convert text into several formats. You can extract a single character from the text. You can extract the leftmost, rightmost portions of text. All these have been already covered under our practical exercise, text functions in MS Excel. Was an exercise for us. You may remember or may not remember. We will have a recap of all the functions in MS Excel. First one is char. Char means character. Char is the short form for character. You provide any number from 0 to 255. It will provide you with the equivalent character. Then what is this char? Char means any alphabet or other character. It includes numbers, alphabets, and special symbols. I'll show you how char works. Whereas they have given you one important term here, ASCII. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII. The full form for ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Can you repeat? American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Again, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Once more, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Okay. Whereas it was the earliest version of coding system for letters and numbers. Okay. Why do they call it a coding system? Because each letter and number is assigned a number value. Each letter is assigned a numeric code from 0 to 255. Starting from 0, it goes up to 255. Okay. With this system, they can represent ABCD up to Z. 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. Then special symbols, several special symbols were included, and there were 255 characters under ASCII system. Whereas with the evolution of computers have become usable in several formats, including mobile phones, and they needed support for other languages. English has become the de facto language for computing at the beginning, whereas when it needed support for other codes, other languages, they have included Unicode. They have included Unicode. Unicode is the system in which languages like Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, Telugu, Hindi, and all other languages of the world get their place. Okay, it's called Unicode, Universal Coding System. Unicode stands for Universal Coding System. Okay, okay, it's just the terminology and the coding system. Then code for any given character. Suppose I wish to get the number equivalent for a character. I can call code within brackets, within double quotes. I can call code double quote A, double quote close. It will give me the equivalent number for character A. I'll show you how it works. Windows or Excel. It's not as difficult as you imagine. It's very simple. You have a number for which a code exists. Now I type 68. 68 is some number, whereas I call equals char A1. The equivalent of 68 is D, letter D. 64 should be at. 65 should be A. Huh? Should be U. I have the specs on. I am fumbling. Whereas O, it's 65. I call 65, which is A, capital A. After this, 66 would be B. 67 would be C. Then I call 80. 80 should be okay. Then 85 U. 86, 87. You just look at the successive letters. 87, 88, 89, 90. Then from 65 to 90, we have 26 characters A to Z, capital A to capital Z. Then after 90, what will happen? When I go to 91, what will be the result for me? It should be small a. 91 up to 105. Sorry. Okay. It's 96. 97 should be 97 is A. There is a gap. There is a gap for some symbols, and then it starts with the 97. Add 25 this to this. It means 102. 122 should be the number for letter Z. When I call 122, it should be Z. 95 to 122. Sorry, 96. 97. 97 is letter A. 122 is letter Z for small letters. Okay. Each letter, each representable letter has got a number equivalent. We call that number equivalent the ASCII code. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Why is this needed? Because computer cannot store A, B or C as a character in itself. It knows only numbers. Even within those numbers, it knows only binary numbers. Therefore, it will store anything as a number. Then the equivalent of small a is 97. The equivalent of small z is 122. The equivalent of capital A is 65. The equivalent of capital Z is 90. Okay. All these have become possible only through ASCII, American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It was very important at the beginning of the evolution of computers. Okay. Then I want the reverse to happen. Suppose I hand over a letter and wish to get the character American code for information interchange. The character code for letter, given letter A2. When I say this, I will get the character equivalent. Capital A should be 65. Capital Z should be 90. Small a should be 97. Small z should be 122. That is, we can convert a number into equivalent letter or a letter into equivalent American Standard Code for Information Interchange. ASCII and the normal character. Char and code can convert numbers from number to letter and then letter to number. Reverse conversion is also possible. Then concatenate. Concatenation means concatenate. You go on adding things. When you string the flowers, you do what? You do concatenation. When you string the flowers, you are doing concatenation, placing one after the other and tying them together. Concatenation means you add several strings together. Concatenation. You add several strings together and make a single entity. I wish to, now I go to MS Excel. I type sorry, how are you? Now I call concatenate, sorry, NAT. B A3, comma B3, comma C3. This should give me how are you as a single string. Whereas there is no space between letters. I did not place any space between how, are and you. I can do this. How? Within concatenate, I can go to A3. After this, double quotes, space, double quotes, comma. I place empty space between these two double quotes. And then after B3 also, double quotes, space, double quotes, comma. Now you take a look at this. How are you? And a question mark is missing. I could even add this at the end of this string. How? After C3, I place a comma, open a double quote, place a question mark, then close the double quote. How are you? It has become a proper string. Concatenation can what? Can append one string to another. Go on adding one string to another string. Okay, concatenation. Concatenate. Okay, ma'am. Then we go to the next function. Dollar. Dollar means dollar. What is the meaning for dollar? It's the American currency. It's not the dollar we imagine on our chains and necklaces. It's the dollar is the symbol of American currency. The string symbol stands for dollar. And normally dollar, when you say dollar, it converts given number into equivalent currency of the country. Whatever country we live in, dollar function should convert the number into currency format according to the country in which it is called. DOLLAR. Then I supply it with a number. We are in pound system. Maybe my computer is in uh, British locale. That is the reason why this pound symbol. 12,345.00 pound. Whereas if I have given in Indian English as a language, default language for my computer, I would have been getting the rupee symbol of India. Okay. In case I am in US locale, I will be getting string symbol. Whatever country I choose for the computer's language, I will get the symbol equivalent of that country's currency. Okay. In addition to the number, dollar will convert the number into equivalent currency symbol of the country. Whatever country we live in, will be getting the equivalent currency symbol for the country. Okay, done. Then exact. Exact means you normally compare two texts, whereas exact will compare two text strings, you, double quotes close, and you, false, because both are you, whereas their exact equivalent is not found in the other string. The exact equivalent of capital YOU is not found in the second one. Whereas I can again place capital Y here, it will return me true, because each and every character should be exactly matching if the exact function should return as true. Otherwise, it will return false. Capital YOU and small YOU will not be treated as equivalent. They have to be case sensitive. Perfect comparison. Okay, exact comparison. Then find. You have a large string and you wish to find something. How are you? I wish to equals find text. Within text you, I wish to find where R occurs, ARE occurs inside the string contained in D3. enter. It occurs at the fifth location. H O W, three letters. Then there is a space, fourth letter. A is the fifth letter. Therefore, it gives me the number 5. It is the location 5 at which R occurs. A R E starts at location 5 because three letters and one space are preceding it. Fifth location goes to R, A R E. Okay, that is the reason why I get R. It finds out the location of one string within another string. Find. Okay, then format. Format numbers into different locales. I call format. Maybe it has been removed. Format has been removed. Okay, whereas this format function would work exactly similar to the number function. You go to go here, look at a number format. Take a look at number format. I'll show you how it works. Wait, I take number. You just look at the custom values for numbers. You look at several. You take a look at this hash, double zero, 0.0. All these are number formats. These are number formats. Hash refers to a digit which can be there or which need not be there. Hash means there could be a digit or you may even ignore that location. Then the other 0 is a compulsory digit. 0 is a compulsory digit. 0 stands for a compulsory digit. Hash and 0. Using these two, we can using hash and 0, we can specify how numbers should be formatted. Whereas this format function seems to have been removed in Excel 2016. Maybe for some reasons because it is already available under the number system, number formatting menu. Therefore, maybe they have removed it. It's not available. It's no longer available. In case it's available, we would get it equals format. Nothing. Therefore, you don't get format as a function any longer. Then left, right, mid. There are three functions. Mid is not displayed here, whereas mid is also a function. I think you know this function very well. Left, right, mid. Left is the number of characters you can specify from the left end. Suppose I wish to get 3 characters from the string how are you. There is a string at D3, which is how are you. I wish to get the leftmost 3 characters from this string. I can specify this equals left bracket open D3 comma followed by number 3. It will give me exactly 3 letters from the left. Whereas I don't want this. I want the 4 characters from the right end. I want 4 characters from the right end. Y, O, U and the question mark. I can specify this right bracket open. Then 4. It should give me U. Sorry. Equals right D3 comma 4 U. And there is a function called mid. You specify the start location, you specify the number of characters, it will give me the string within that range. R, A, R, E. A starts at fifth location and there are 3 characters in the string. I wish to specify mid equals MID bracket open D3 comma 5 comma 3 R, A-R-E, because the fifth letter is A. H O, W space, then the fifth letter is A. I want 3 characters after mid. You just take a look at this function. Starting from fifth character, I want 3 characters A, R, and E. That's the reason why I get R. Then, what is the purpose of left, right, and mid functions? Left, right, and mid functions can dissect a string into separate portions. You wish to get some portion from the left, you call left. You get some portion from the right. If you wish to get some portion from the right, call right. Or you wish to get some portion in the middle. You specify the location of the string and the number of characters you wish to get. It will give you the middle portion. Left, right, mid. Can you repeat? Left, right, mid. Once more. Left, right, mid. Once more. Left, right, mid. Okay. Then there is a function called length, which will give you the length of string. We have how are you as a string. And can you count how many characters are available in how are you? 3 in how? 3 in R, 4 in U, including the question mark, and there are 2 spaces. There are 2 spaces. 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 2, 2 spaces. 12 characters are there. Can we call len function now? Equals len, len of D3. Whatever is contained in D3, I should get the length. It's counting the same because there are 3 3 words, 3 plus 3 plus 4, 10. Then 2 spaces, 12 letters. Okay, len function gives us the length of a string. Then lower, upper, proper. These are, you just take a look at this. There are similar to, these are similar to left, right, and mid. Similar to left, right, and mid, there are triplets called lower, upper, and proper. Lower means you convert every letter to small letter, lowercase letter. Then upper means you convert every letter to uppercase letter, capital letters. Then proper means you convert the string into what? The first letter capital format, proper format. First letter capital stands for proper format. Okay. I call equals lower bracket open D3. See what happens. Every character would become small letter H, A, and R, and U, Y have become small letters. Whereas I would call upper D3. All characters would become capital letters. How are you? And I would call proper upon this lowercase string because how are you is already in proper case at the beginning. Therefore, I would not call it upon how are you at D3. Instead, I would call this upon D9. How are you on D9 with proper how are you. First letter capital. First letter of each word would become capital, proper. Okay. Then what are the triplets for string conversion, case conversion? Lower, upper, proper. Can you repeat? Lower, upper, proper. Once more. Lower, upper, proper. Once more. Lower, upper, proper. Okay. These are equivalent to pressing Shift F3 in MS Word. When you select a portion of string, you can keep on pressing Shift F3. First, it will convert everything into small letters. Then all caps. Then proper case. Repeatedly, it will shift the characters into small letters, capital letters, and proper case. Lower, upper, proper. Okay. Left, right, mid. These are triplets. Left, right, and mid are triplets. Similar to that, lower, upper, proper. These are triplets. Okay. Then, similar to find, we have a replace function. Replace, substitute, value. Okay. With proper, we will close. We don't wish to continue any further. We will complete the remaining portion in the afternoon class up to value. There are only 21. It means we are skipping 8 functions right now. After this, we will come out of all the math and other functions in MS Excel. We will complete that portion, then go on to some menu items. With that, Excel would be over. After Excel, all the lessons are smaller lessons. We will not find it difficult to finish the lesson within a week. I close it, then come back for practice.